I think the major thing is we're both two teams who specialty is defense, so we're going to have to get used to playing against a team that also holds teams to really low numbers and just really work the ball. And they're big, so it's going to be a really physical game.
Talk about what you guys have been able to do, because obviously, you came out of a tough regional. Northwood, a very good team, and the fact that they beat Elmhurst is pretty impressive. What has you guys playing so well lately?
I think it's just our team chemistry, honestly. We all get along so well, and we just really want each other to be successful. And I think it's just the way that we work together, and I think the fact that we just like each other so much just really helps us.
What's been the biggest focus in practice so far this week?
I think just getting our energy back and just getting used to we're going to play against a really good defensive team, so working the ball and playing, just working the ball, I guess.
I know that, obviously winning a state championship, especially, with the tournament being here in Fort Wayne, is the ultimate goal. How amazing is it to realize you're really just one good weekend, one game away from playing in the ultimate game?
I think it's starting to hit us that, wow, we are just one game away from playing here in Fort Wayne for the state championship, and we're just getting really excited, and I think it's starting to hit us, the realization of how close we are to a state championship.
All right, first off, just talk a little bit about this week. What have you guys really worked on in practice to get prepared for this weekend semi-state game?
The practice, we've done a lot of shooting, keep our legs healthy and fresh. And then we've worked a lot on offense and defense. Griffith is a lot like us and play man, so we've worked a lot against the man, and we've worked a lot on our shell defense and help side.
You guys are a really good defensive team, really solid. It sounds like, from what I know about Griffith, they are too, so it's going to be kind of a defensive battle. How do you head into a game with that mentality, knowing it's going to be low scoring?
They're like points given up and points scored are basically the same as us. So it's a little bit of a challenge to know that we're going to have to play really, really good defense and step up our offense a little bit, because they're really good defensively also.
For a senior, obviously, state championship is certainly the goal. What's it like to know that you're a win away from playing for a state championship in your hometown?
Oh, that's really special growing up in Fort Wayne. But all of these girls and all of us, we know that we still have one more game to take care of, and that can easily, being that close can easily go away with a loss, so we got to keep focus on the game on Saturday.
In your mind, what's going to be the key in this Saturday's matchup against Griffith?
The key is going to be really just playing really good defense and rebounding. They're a good post team, and they can really dominate inside, so if we can control that and rebound the basketball, I think we'll be okay.
Final question, SAC's still got 3 teams alive. I guess it says a lot about the competition that you guys have faced throughout the year.
Yeah, our conference is really strong, and all the teams are really good, and that's really helped us throughout the season to get stronger, so we're ready for tournament time and games like these.
Well, Griffith brings some problems to us as far as they've got some nice size. They've got 2 kids inside that are very aggressive. They've got a 6-footer and then a 5'9" post player. So those two create some problems, and they really do a nice job of trying to enter the ball to them. And once they get the basketball, they're going up. They're going to the basket. And then they've got a really nice, quick perimeter player that attacks the basket. Very, very quick first step. 2 guards that one's a nice 3-point shooter, and then their point guard. So got a couple kids coming off the bench that contribute also. So it's going to be a nice test for us.
You take a look at this game, and statistically, you guys are some of the better defensive teams in 3A. So do you go in thinking this is going to be points are going to be hard to come by in this one?
Well, it's really interesting because offense, defensive, points given up, points scored by the 2 of us are almost identical. So it's going to be really interesting, the matchups that happen during the course of the game and how that all plays out.
You're only a game away from playing for a state championship in your home city. But there doesn't seem to be any nerves because, you've got 4 seniors out there in the starting lineup. What has their leadership meant, and how are they kind of holding it together?
Well, anytime you get great leadership, it just means so much to the team. And along with that, we've just got wonderful chemistry that the kids bring, and they just enjoy being around each other, and very unselfish group of kids. And so it's just been a lot of fun to be around them and coach them. And that's a lot that makes us strong, I think, is the leadership and the chemistry.
Final question, what's going to be the biggest key in your eyes this coming Saturday?
I think any time you play a team that on paper looks pretty even as far as points for and points against. I think you have to make some shots. And then, too, our mentality always has been defense first, and defense wins games. And if we can bring that energy and passion, intensity defensively, I think that's going to make a big difference for us.